Hello everybody, I'm Spencer from Pixel and Bracket, and this is a live demo of Apple's latest app, Clips. I can't promise that it's going to be the most straightforward of walkthroughs, but I can promise that we're going to cover most, if not all, of the features. And if you guys like this video and want to see more content from Pixel and Bracket, don't forget to hit that subscribe button either now or at the end of the video. Apple Clips is not necessarily like a straight up video editing app. It's also not like a straight up social media app. It's kind of like a social media helper app. I think that's the way they've positioned it. So you'll notice that the video in the frame here is square, no matter how you do it. Rotate it to the side, doesn't matter. That's because Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, kind of square based a little bit. You can do like regular HD 1920 by 1080 videos on those, but square works on all as a format. It just works on all those platforms. So I think that's what Apple's sort of going for. It's a way that you can piece together creative videos and post them to the different social media platforms. I guess that's it in a nutshell. So let's get into it. To start off with, we are going to create a new project. So I'm going to hold this to delete this old project and just hit the X button. It asks you if you want to delete it. Of course I do. Okay, so now this little drop down arrow in the upper left hand corner is where you can create a new video, which kind of means like a new project. So we'll click on that. We're in it. We're in a new project. So what we can do down in the bottom is kind of like our asset creation area. We can click on photo and take just a photo. We can do a video, or we can go to our library and pull in anything from our library. What we're gonna do first is record a video. So you notice the big red button, it says hold to record. So you can hold, and as long as you're holding it, you're recording video. Now, I don't know if there's a limit to this. There may not be, but there are limits to the social media platform that you're posting to. For instance, Instagram, you can only post a minute worth of video. So you'll want to make sure if you're posting there that you keep your video under a minute. So I'm going to let go. All right. Now, the other way that you can record video is like a hands-free method. So you can actually, you'll see it says hold to record, and then it says slide to lock or something like that. So I'm holding to record, and if I start to slide, the lock comes in. Now I can do like hands-free recording, and I could talk to the camera, set it down, or actually it allows me to use my free hand to zoom in and out. If you double tap, it'll like jump in and then jump out, and then all you have to do is tap the red button again to stop the recording. If you want the audio to record, then go ahead and leave the little microphone icon on. If you don't want the audio to record, you can click it and mute it. But what you can also do, so we'll go to one of these videos down in the bottom where it's putting all the clips that we're creating, hence the name Clips. If you click on that, you can actually select whether or not the audio plays on that clip. You can then trim the clip to your desired length and apply that or cancel out, or you can also delete that clip. So this is where Apple sort of gets the name. Everything is clip based. So everything that you create, whether it's a title card, an image, a piece of video, it all becomes its own clip with its own duration down there. So you can click and hold and swap these clips around. You can go into them like we just did and edit them. Trim them, delete them, select whether or not the audio plays. You can also, once you're in there, do any of the filtering effects that you want to do too. Let me show you how to take a photo. You can click on photo and then just snap a quick photo. Now, what you can do with this is, so basically you're selecting the duration that this photo exists as a clip. So you will just hold it and then let go when that photo's lasted long enough. And you can do the same, like zooming in and out on this photo, and you could like narrate it as you're holding it, so it's recording the audio as well. So we'll go ahead and play that back so you can tell what it did. Hold it and then let go when that photo's lasted long enough. And you can do the same, like zooming in and out on this photo, and you could like narrate it as you're holding it, so it's recording the audio as well. Okay, so yeah, it's recording the audio as well there. The red button's always the record button, so it's always doing something to record a clip to your timeline. And now we know that, hey, we got a photo here, And we can turn the audio on or off. So if you didn't want to record the audio, you could always select to turn it off later. And then you can do the same thing. You know, you can trim that photo because we sort of turned it into a video in a sense. The other thing we can do is, you know, we still have this photo up. In the same way that we held and slid to the left, we could do the same thing with the photo, which makes it a lot easier to zoom in and out of the photo with the free hand, rather than having to hold the red button and try to use your other hand to zoom in and out on it. So I'd say that's really helpful. So I'm gonna go back to video. You guys can see me again. Also, you can select photos and videos from your library. We looked at that before, but it's pretty easy just to add a photo, and you know, you do the same thing here. You can hold, and then I can narrate this and say, hey, these triangles are facing each other, and let go. And now it's in here as a clip, and you can play it back. Hold, and then I can narrate this and say, hey, these triangles are facing each other. I've got this clip pulled in from my library, and I can scrub it. If I click on it, it'll play it. Here, we'll record it. Hey guys, I'm Spencer from Pixel and Bracket. Now, if I hold to add the clip, I can do a couple of things here. As long as you hold it is as long as the clip will be. So if I only hold it for half of the clip length, I'll only get half of the video. I also notice to the left of the record button, once again, we still have the audio recording. So I can actually record audio over the top of this. This guy is goofy. Hey guys, I'm Spencer from Pixel. Okay, so let's go look at what that one looks like. We'll replay it. This guy is goofy. Hey guys, I'm Spencer. My voice was over the top of the voice of the video. Now when I click into this clip and click on the audio icon, I can actually mute the recorded audio, or I could mute the original audio and play that. This guy is goofy. So that's the basic method of adding clips to your timeline. Whether it's a photo that you're going to take right now, a video that you're going to record right now, or you go into your library and grab a photo and or video. The other clip that we can add to our timeline, if you look at all the icons at the top, at the very top, there's one that's a square with a T inside of it. That is to add posters. I don't know why they chose T. I suppose that kind of means, I don't know, to me that means title. I would call them titles, but as far as Apple lingo, they call them posters. So they're actually like live backgrounds. They're not just like flat posters, but you can preview what they do by 3D touching. So what are these posters? Okay, let's select the cheers. What we can do is we can click on cheers, and we can create whatever type we want to create in here. So we'll just type "Hello everybody!" exclamation. Okay, I hit apply in the upper right. Ooh, that's perfect. I don't know why it jumped that exclamation point down. I just forget the exclamation point. Okay, it says hello everyone. Now we do the same thing. We can hold to record, and every time you hold to record, it'll also record the audio, or you can switch it off, but you might as well record the audio because you can always decide later whether or not you want it. If I wanted to have this as a title card for the very beginning slide, and I wanted to also hear me say hello everyone, then I will hold to record. Hello everyone. And that's my little video. Hello everyone. And then I can take that clip and I can move him to the front. And that'll be the first clip in our timeline. So I'm holding to record, and if I start to slide, that was just going to play through all of them, but we're not going to do that yet. That is the other type of clip that you can add to your timeline. So you essentially have photo clips, video clips, photos or videos from your library, or posters, aka title cards. And all of these can have voiceover, and all of them can, I believe, have other effects as well. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to video mode, and I'm gonna show you some of the effects that we can add to our videos. You can add them prior to recording, so you can like see them live, or you can add them afterwards. The first effect that we're gonna add is called live titles. And live titles are live subtitles. So let's click into the little speech bubble. That's our first icon. And you'll notice that all of these say, speak while recording to add text. So we are going to do that. Let's see, which one do we want to pick? Let's go with this red bar, and I'll just zoom out on me a little bit. So now when I hold to record, I am holding to record. Now this is like Siri, so obviously it's going to get some things wrong. let's try to make it get something wrong. Now we're gonna go back to that clip and play it. I am holding to record. Now this is like Siri, so obviously it's going to get some things wrong. There's a few words in there that were just a little bit off. What you can do is, now that this is paused, I can actually double click on the subtitles. So we can go in there. It's going to get not something wrong. It's going to get some things wrong. There you go. So you can go in there, obviously Siri's going to mess up, or you're going to say something that she doesn't understand. And you can go in there and edit it. So this is like my live preview right now, and I still have the speech bubble selected. So if I were to record a video, it would have that. However, if I go into that video, I could always turn it off again as well. Like I could select none. Yeah, I don't think that anything is permanent necessarily. I think you could always edit things until you export the video itself. The next one might be a familiar icon to you guys. It's simply filters. So you can go in and do like live filters of all these different choices, kind of like what iPhone already has, or like what Photo Booth might have. Let's see here. You can do comic book, all kinds of different things. Let's say we do this one here, like this line art drawing. Okay, but look, we can actually layer back in one of these. Let's do this one. And then we can hold to record. Hey guys, I'm Spencer from Pixel and Bracket. All right, let's see what that looks like. Hey guys, I'm Spencer from Pixel and Bracket. All right, let's see here. But what if I don't like this? What if I don't like this filter? Can I go back? Yeah, I like the instant filter. Hey guys, I'm Spencer from Pixel and Bracket. There you go. That is, so it's all editable. It's all changeable, even before the fact, after the fact. That's nice. I didn't realize that. That's actually pretty nice that they that you can do that. Okay, we're back to the live view. Let's change this to noir. We'll go black and white. We're gonna get rid of our little text speech bubble thing. The next one is overlays. The star is an overlay. What does that mean? That means you get all these cool little things that you now find in like stories and stuff on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. So you could say that, let's see here. You can add the date in there somewhere. And use your fingers to pinch to zoom it, make it bigger, smaller. So we'll add the date up here in the corner. Then I can add another one. If I swipe, there's actually a bunch of emojis. I believe it's all like recently used emojis. So we'll throw in an apple because this is a Apple live demo. So I read on here, like let's say that you want to use an emoji that wasn't recently used. So I'm just going to bring in this guy, right, on my face. Hey guys, how's it going? So if I click this, it actually brings up the keyboard. So I can actually type things in, or I can bring up my emoji keyboard and just scroll through and pick whatever emoji I want. Gotta click the emoji, then I can zoom it. And here, we'll record it. Hey guys, I'm Spencer from Pixel and Bracket. Hey guys, I'm Spencer from Pixel and Bracket. All right. So yeah, this is just me playing around with this thing. All right, we're gonna get rid of the baby. Looks like if you want to delete them, you just have to click on them and then click the X in the corner. There's no like delete all. So here's the other thing you can do. So we covered the speech, the live text. We covered the filters. Obviously I got one on right now. We'll go back to this one. It's not bad. Makes me look kind of pretty. Okay, so let's see. We got the overlays. We got the T is the title cards, like the posters, if you guys remember. The Hello Everyone poster we did in the beginning. And then you've got the music icon. Apple's got a bunch of music for you. So you can do My Music and pull something from your library. But if you plan on posting it somewhere like YouTube or something, obviously you're going to run into copyright stuff. So you don't want to just use like copyrighted music. So what Apple does is they provide you with these soundtracks. And in here you have just a ton of different songs sorted by mood. And the cool thing about these, so let's do oceanography. Let's find out what that one is. So you click on it, it downloads, you can click it again. It'll start playing. Let's do a different one. Do playful back to normal. why not? We'll pick that one. So I've got it basically selected. Then I think I hit the back button in the upper left. When you hit the back button, before you actually commit to having that music, you can preview everything with it. Hello, everyone. So I'm holding to record, and if I start to slide, the lock comes in. Now, okay, so we won't go all the way through that. But then you can hit done, and it applies it to your footage. Now, the cool thing is that Apple, I don't know how they do it, but they automatically kind of fade in and fade out the music to the length or the duration of your entire timeline. You can't just put music on a single track, as far as I know. You put it on your entire project, but it will expand or contract the waveforms of the music to fit your clip or your project, whatever you want to call it, your video. So if I don't like this clip down here, I can click on it and delete it, delete clip. And we can do that with a couple. Notice how it just slides to the next one. So I could sit here and delete out a couple of these. All right, so I don't know why that one's got that preview. Obviously, maybe Apple has a few bugs to work out. Delete that one as well. Delete this one, and we'll keep that one. So now it's kind of reconfigured the music to fit. I'm gonna go ahead and click this big white drop down arrow to go back to sort of like my preview mode. And then I have the whole project down there. If I hit play, it'll play through the whole project. Hello, everyone. And then I can narrate this and say, hey, these triangles are facing each other. Here, we'll record it. Hey guys, I'm Spencer from Pixel and Bracket. All right, what else can you do? Okay, so you can turn the camera around. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's pretty basic, just like any other camera app. So to the right of the big red hold record button, you can flip the camera around. Look, there's the stream. There's the chat. What's up, everybody? The one thing you can do is you can lay over top of everything some of the effects and stuff. Let's see if we can do filters. So I have my card selected as my clip that is my title card selected. I can't add any filters to this. What I can do is I can add any of these overlays, so like emojis or extra text. And what I can also do is add subtitles to it. So you'll notice on here, I believe this clip, I say hello everyone, and when I play it, you're actually gonna see that as subtitles as well. Hello everyone. You can just keep layering over the top of all of these clips, and nothing's ever permanent, so you can always, delete out those things if you don't want them in there. And these posters are interesting. Let me go back and add one. I could probably go to some of these other ones and add to them differently. Yeah, so what if I did like the emoji of, how about this? Here it is. So that's my text and my speak to record. What if I do this one? Then I can go in here and say, hello everybody, I'm Spencer and this is a live demo. Now the cool thing with that is it actually lines up the text to your cadence of your voice. So if we hit play on this one. Hello everybody, I'm Spencer and this is a live demo. That's maybe a little bit cleaner of a sort of creative usage of the posters. So the posters are kind of like these live floating backgrounds, and then generally, so I think the way Apple wants you to use them is to just type in the text that's on there. But obviously there's other creative ways you can use them. So I kind of cheated and just used an emoji and then let the live text stuff be the text that's on top of this. So there's some stuff you can do there. I think that they've given you enough tools here to create some neat videos for all the different social media places. One other thing you can do is down in my timeline, there's the done button. So if I hit done, it actually takes me back to essentially the drop down arrow where I can create a new video, aka a new project. Or this video is time stamped and I can actually either open it, play it, so we could play it from here. Hello. Or we could open it, which will just open the editor, or obviously the share button in the lower right. So we can share this video immediately, like your top people and then messaging apps, and then save. You could just save the video. You can share them directly to like Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and stuff as well. That is Apple Clips for you. That is a live demo, first impressions. So first impressions are pretty decent little app. When we downloaded it earlier at work, I was a little skeptical. There were some things that we thought you couldn't do on it, like zoom, which we now figure out that you can do, but it doesn't quite work like Snapchat, where you just kind of hold down and then slide your thumb up the screen. It works more like you have to hold it down and then pinch to zoom with your other hand. It's kind of neat. I mean, it's got a lot of different little quirks and features. Actually, we'll go to the help file here. So Apple positions it as making fun videos on the fly. Create a birthday greeting. So you could create like happy birthday and then send it to someone, or a how-to video. So, you can just splice some clips together on how to do something, or your latest travels, which is kind of like the vlog. Basically, you can create it fairly quickly. Just touch and hold the record button. You can record a video, snap a still frame, and then zoom in for a closer look. Add animated live titles with your voice. As you speak, captions appear. We saw that. And perfectly timed to your voiceover. Tap the little bubble, tap the title style, touch, and hold the record button and start speaking. Add some flair, aka animated speech bubbles, text banners, or even emojis, using the star button to add that overlay, and then swipe for emojis. And then you can share your stuff directly to all the platforms, etc., 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 or send it in a message. Now, I am curious how it shares to YouTube, if it just creates a square video with black bars on the sides, or if it actually mirrors out the video, kind of like news stations do with vertical video, where it like duplicates the video and blurs it out and kind of blows it up. It's a pretty neat little app. Things you can do with it to really kind of add some life to your videos. That's it for this live demo. I hope that we covered most everything that Apple Clips provides. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to post them down in the comments. If you guys liked this video, found some value in it, I recommend you check out the other videos on the channel. And don't forget to subscribe now if you want to stay up to date with all of Pixel and Bracket's content. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time.